With over 40 years in the entertainment industry, Hélène Rousse is a 5-time Voice Arts Awards nominee as a casting director and founder of Total Casting Montreal, one of Canada's top casting houses. She's cast for major films, commercials, video games, and the Oscar-nominated documentary Fire of Love. Her passion and mission is to help and guide aspiring talents to make their dreams come reality. Here she is, the talent whisperer and your show host, Hélène Rousse.
Hello, and welcome to Showbiz Connect. Wow, this is the place where you make connection. I'm so happy to see you guys. You were handpicked to be here today. It's like this is going to be the best 60 minutes of the week. I certainly hope that. And this is our second Showbiz Connect show ever. So be kind. And that means you are the first Zombies to be part of our Zoomcast. So what is this cool platform? Showbiz Connect is a community for beginners, dreamers, and doers ready to stop overthinking and take the right steps. So whether you're brand new, you're in the middle of your career, or you're starting over from another job that did not feed your passion necessarily, well, this webinar gives you guidance to break into the industry with no fluff, just the essential, basically. So this Zoomcast is happening every Wednesday, every 2 weeks at 1 p.m. in English and 5 p.m. in French. So if you are bilingual, it might be a double opportunity. That means that tonight we will be at 5 o'clock. We have a new guest almost every show. So at 5 o'clock, we're going to have the French version. And we have all kinds of different guests. We have other casting directors, schools, agents, actors, consultants, coaches to help your journey as well. So if you want to act, you want to model or perform, well, this is your meeting connection. Right. First, I'd like to know more a little bit about you. So you could use the chat to know if you are a beginner, you can write one in the chat, and I will call you my newbies. And write two if you've been in the field for 2 years or more. You would be my gonnabes. And 3 if you are returning to your passion after so many years have passed and you want to give it a shot. You will be my showbiz. And just write 3 for that. So what do we have? Oh, yes. Very cool. We've got a little bit of everything here. Wonderful.
Well, what was he gonna say? Recording on. Okay.
Yes. It's okay. We're gonna mute Kai for now. And eventually, some of you are going to become a star. Who knows? You know, in your community, your city, your country, or internationally. Just like Ryan Gosling, who started only an hour and a half away from here in Cornwall 40 years ago. And I was there with my agent pal Angie from Angie's Model. She will also be our guest shortly, and you can hear all about her discovering Ryan Gosling. So, I mean, you never know about which door you're going to go, right? Even Celine Dion, she's an international star. You never know. Anywho, I think you know me, but my name is Hélène Rousse, and I'm celebrating my 25 years of casting this year. I'm very excited. And before that, well, I was an actress, model, and agent for decades, and I started a career of thousands of talents. So also, you're probably all in the database because you received that. But if not, if you want to receive breakdowns, make sure you're in the database by registering through totalcasting.ca, not .com. And the link is in the chat. So I will give you also a super gift at the end of the show to help you visualize your roadmap to success. It's called the Showbiz Roadmap to Success. And we will also have a draw later with a special bonus that I'm just going to give you because you guys showed up today. That's wonderful. The theme of the show today is training. But before, let me explain to the newbies the difference between a casting director and a talent agent. It seems a lot of people still have a gray area in their minds. So I just wanted to really make it clear to all of you. So casting directors are hired by producers and clients like advertising agencies who needs to find talent, film producers, etc. So our job is to find the best talent possible for a project. It can be an actor, a model, a giant, someone with one leg, a narrator in Spanish, or all the voices for a video game or an animated series for kids. We search in our database as well as send demands to talent and modeling agencies, who those in return make suggestions of their talent to us. So the talent agency represents talent and works on commission only. So if their talent does not get the gig, they have no pay. And that's why modeling agency and talent agency push hard to promote their talents, because it's basically gambling on their talents. They make between 15 to 20% commission. Managers are another story, though. Instead of the 15 or 20% they get from a talent, it's more personal and they don't have a lot of people. Therefore, they take up to 50% sometimes of the booking rate of their talent roster. You can also find that information on my website, totalcasting.ca, and there's a lot of information there. About training. Acting is a muscle, and if you do not take classes after a long while, you will be rusted, just like a champion not boxing for 5, 10 years. It's a disciplined sport, and you need to create your own style. Some people will say, oh, I'm a natural. Nope. You will freeze on the first hour on set, I can tell you that. So that's why I'm saying you got to improve your skill. Be open to multiple types of coaches and trainers, and you're going to make your own style, right? So that's for the training. There's all types of training also, right? There's stage combat, on camera acting, mocap training, accent reduction training, singing, dancing. Specific sports sometimes will give you all kinds of skills that maybe because you're, I don't know, an Olympic skier or something, and because you do that, you're going to get the role. Who knows by which door you're going to get in, right? So anywho, let's go to our first guest of the show who can talk more about the necessity of training and what it takes. So I will present it to you. So this is Mikhael-Yannick, but I call him Yannick Mikhael Fortier. He, after attending Lionel Gros acting school and starting working as an actor, coach, and author, Yannick has been working in plays for television and movies as well. After living in Vancouver for 10 years, where he was teaching acting, coaching actors, Yannick did a giant tour, 76 shows all across Canada. And he's now back in Montreal, where he's still coaching professional actors and actresses, or also beginners. And we're really proud to have him work with us on different projects and actors in this neck of the world. We're so happy that you're back. So welcome, Yannick Mikhael Fortier.
Hello.
Hey, hey, hey.
How you doing?
Good, good. So great. Welcome, welcome. I'm so excited to have you here finally.
Yeah, well, I'm pretty excited to be here too. I was waiting for it.
Tell me, Yannick, can you tell me a little bit about you and how was your ascension, and how did you get back to here? And tell us a little bit about you.
Well, after Lionel Gros, I was well, my girlfriend at the time, she was already working on a TV series, so she had like lots of scripts. So I started to coach her, and then she started talking about the coaching to other people, and people started calling me. And even though if I wasn't acting all the time, but I was coaching most of the time. So and I left here. I went to Vancouver, and it was really special in Vancouver because they don't work the same way we do here.
No.
Yeah, over there they when I started coaching actors, they would memorize the script and then show up in front of me and say, "What do you want me to do?" I said, "Well, you gotta give me something, because I need something from you, you know."
Work from.
Yeah, and
Yeah.
they were like, "I don't understand. What do you mean?" So, okay, I worked on the script. I'm gonna go past the audition. at your place because I know what to do. So if you don't give me anything, I have nothing to show for. I have nothing I can teach you, because it's going to be my own way, the way I would do it. But if you make a proposition and you go, oh, okay, that's something interesting. We're gonna start from that, and people start talking. Oh, I'm working with this guy, and I was coaching some people. They had like 20 years. They've been in the business for 20 years.
For
I was
sure.
coach for 14 years, and never got gigs.
Really?
Yeah. After
Wow.
two sessions, he got a part in a series. So the way you approach things, that's the most important thing. You have to be true. The truth is the most important thing, and to listen. Don't listen. People who okay, let's say you're good in improv, right?
Yeah.
There's good chances that you're going to be a very good actor, because you have to listen. If you don't know what's the next line, if you don't listen, even though you worked on the script, you memorize the whole thing, you worked on it. When it says action, you got to forget everything and listen. That's basic.
So the fact that you give them a new angle, but even if that person had a lot of experience, they're still not seeing everything that you're seeing.
No.
And, so you can bring in very important tools and tricks to help them have the right direction and tone as well, correct?
Yeah. When you get the script, okay, someone had a story to tell, so he wrote it. You, the actor, you take the script and you read it, and then you say to yourself, I think that's what he wants to say. That's how I feel it. Then you call me, you say, okay, I need a coach. Then I read the script, I have my own idea. And you know what? When we're gonna get to the set, the director, he's been working on it on this for like what, six months?
For sure.
He has his own way. So there's no one way to do things. You have to take yours, your feeling, my feeling, what the proposition of the person who wrote it, and then you melt it all around, all together, and then you're going to come up with something very interesting. So you make sure you're not going to be flat. Exactly.
And that's the way you do it. I know you coach in French and English because you've been coaching in Vancouver for a long time. And it's good for people who has auditions coming up or monologues, or like they have something to work with. And
and auditions for acting school.
That's right. If they want to get into the school, they have to do like a sort of some scenes and monologues and so on. So you prepare them for that.
Yeah. And it's so important to make a difference in between the person, the actor, and the character. When I was in Vancouver, I took a workshop, an acting workshop, with a woman from Los Angeles, like a big shot. And then we had a monologue to memorize. And it had to be dramatic. So she asked a girl, I talk about this in one of the videos that I made for you. She goes on stage, that young woman, she's like mid-20s. And then the woman from LA, she asks questions, it's like, how was your childhood and blah, blah, blah. And how were your parents and blah, blah, blah. And then she's talking. And then she goes like, you know what, that's all crap. That's all crap. I had a terrible childhood. My dad was beating up my mom, and I was sure I was always to be the next one, and blah, blah, blah. And then she starts crying. And then that woman from Los Angeles, she looks at her and she says, now, say your lines right now.
In the moment.
Yeah. So she does. everybody, there was 15 of us, 14 others, they stand up, oh, she's so good, she's so intense. And I'm sitting there and I'm like, no, that's not acting. She's hurting. She's going through the worst memory of her life. That's not acting. You got to know yourself enough to know, okay, what triggers me? What triggers pain? What triggers sadness? And you can access that. But when we say cut, it's over. You're not in pain. You don't feel. Do you know where I'm?
Yes, but Yannick, it's good to have all this experience background so you can relate for your scenes. It's going to help to have all that background experience.
Yeah,
Sure.
yeah. But you access it, and then it's kind of a loan. It belongs to you, but you loan this to the character.
That's right.
But you, in the whole process, the idea is never get hurt. A game, we play a character. It has to be fun,
Yeah, because acting is fun. You can be anything you want.
Exactly.
But you might as well do it properly.
Yeah, without hurting yourself.
Yes, absolutely. And we've put a package together with Yannick. Actually, maybe my Zumbi can put it on screen right after. But for people who wants to work with Yannick Mikhael Fortier, I love saying your name that way.
Yeah.
We have a little package for that. That we'll see on the screen, and we'll put a link also in the chat. So the package that we have is a few hours with Yannick and 1 hour with me. It's a little package that we put together. But if you want to contact Yannick directly, we will put his email address in the chat. So if you want to make a separate time with him, make an appointment, I'm sure he'll be very happy to give you his schedule on his Calendly or else. But if they want in person, you're on the South Shore.
Yep.
Am I correct?
Yep.
Yes, but that's also open. Are you open to in person?
But most of the time I do it by Zoom, Messenger, whatever. I was coaching for the past 2 weeks a woman who's got 6 episodes on the series Indéfendable. We did the whole thing by Zoom, and just at the end, because if it's for an audition or something, probably we're gonna have to do it in person, like
sure.
At the end of the process.
Yes.
So we can, because lots of people, they have like too many arms. It's like they never know what to do with their hands, and
too many arms. That's a good one.
Yeah. So just to make sure that they're comfortable in their body, and so
wonderful.
Thank
you so much, Sierra. Do we have the screen for Yannick Mikhael's package? If not, we'll put it later, no problem.
And by the way, this water is your best friend. Set, in addition, when you rehearse, bottle of water.
Yes, and also in a voice studio, believe me.
Oh yeah.
Is like the #1 key is water, por favor. This is the little acting package. So you get 3 classes of 2 hours with Yannick and 1 hour with me. The package is $750. So if this is something you'd be interested, the link will be in the chat. And if you want just a private session with Yannick, just contact him directly. If you only have like 1 audition and so on. So great. Thank you so much, Yannick. So much appreciated.
My pleasure. It was fun.
Yes. Stay with us.
Yep. Yeah, I will.
Wonderful.
I got my water. I'm not going anywhere.
I'm gonna have to unpin you. I have another guest coming up. Let me just see this. I have an actor, actually, this time. I would like to introduce you to Alex Dimitri, who has started not too long ago. His ascension to acting has been quite interesting. So, welcome, Alex Dimitriou. Are you there? We're gonna pin you. I have to find you. Let me see where you are.
Hello.
Oh, there you are. Okay. Oops.
Hi, it's a real treat. Thank you for having me. Hello, everyone.
Hello.
Fantastic. 1 second. I need to find you again. Oh, there you are. I'm gonna pin you so we can see your pretty face. Ooh, look at you. You got the beard now and everything.
You have the beard. That's correct.
Excellent. So, how is it going?
Oh, pretty good, pretty good. It's been an intense few weeks,
Oh,
actually.
yeah?
Yeah,
Really?
coaching. I've done a lot of auditions. I just had a headshot session last week, so I haven't received them yet, but that's fine. All in good times.
Always good to have new headshots. Boy, do we change. We think we don't, but we change, right?
It was the beard. That's why you saw me with the scruffy beard, because actually
Yeah.
cool to have the scruffy beard. So I
Oh.
kept it and I still kept it
It's
now.
very nice. It's very different. I like it. I really do. You want to tell us how you started your career, Alex, and where you're at now, and the training you have taken?
Okay, well, ever since my graduation 2 years ago, I'm still a baby actor. I'm still trying
Yeah.
to grow up. So, well, I'm growing fast now, thanks to you. But I've been looking, for an acting method that will help me find my voice and my path, because transitioning from stage acting to screen acting, it's different, very very much different, because I graduated at Ottawa U, and it was mostly focused on theater. So I still work on theater as well, but I wanted to transition from screen acting. And I've met you, thanks to Ilona Smythe. You and Ilona changed my life forever. So for that, I thank you. And when we met last year, we still kept in touch. You remain a constant, gentle, reassuring presence in my artistic life. So again, thank you. I've managed to also audition some of your
Yes.
roles. I actually. Uh,
You did the scene actually with Sierra.
Exactly, yes. That was the short film series. So
It's a great acting scene. It was a great, it makes a really good demo, actually, right? I mean, it's just so cool. Actually, we have a link to that if people want to see your scene. I've seen it. It's very nice. Uh,
thank
what
you.
was it called again?
Uh I mean I shot it back in February. That's the thing.
Oh yeah, it always takes
It,
time to
it was
do
my
the.
husband's baby.
I have it here, but I mean I have my resume. I can look
And that's okay. What did you say, Sarah? Sierra, you spoke?
Actually, I played the other role, Roxy. It was my husband's baby, but it shows up as a different title on YouTube.
Funny. That's right. That's right.
Yeah.
Can we see this the image maybe, Sierra? Sierra is my Zumbi. She's my technical fantastic girl. But she's gonna put the link in the chat anyway. If you guys are interested to look at it, it's quite interesting. Super duper. So yes, we did a strategy meeting, you and me, just to advance a little further.
Yeah, exactly. Yes.
And I think you've grown, and I think it's great that you took some acting lessons here, there, and left. That's what I was saying earlier, you have to make your own style and take some from this coach and this coach and this school. And that's why we're talking about that today. And we're going to have more people coming from other schools, other coaches. I mean, this is just the second one. So we have some really cool people coming up in the next one in 2 weeks. You will all receive the email to remind you for the next one. And if you can attend, that'd be fantastic.
Well, after our strategic session, actually, I wanted to mention a few more things. So I took your voice your voice workshop.
Oh, that's great.
So yeah, it was an awesome experience. I loved it. It was actually pretty cool to have your own setup, your own little room with all the walls being amplified to in the microphone. It was amazing experience, and I would love to come by again whenever I have the chance.
Oh, that'd be wonderful. Wonderful, wonderful. And keep going, really. I think you're doing all the right steps. You know, it takes a while to make your web and, you know, there's all the tools and all the toolkit and, you know, but you're growing, you're growing. That's fantastic.
And thanks to you. You know, I also register in your database, so there's that as well. So
That helps for sure. Wonderful. Oh, I think she found something. Here, that's what it was called. My husband's secret surrogate. And actually, this is Sierra. So that was it. What, right, Alex? I'm gonna
that's the
undo
one. Yeah, that's I did it. I shot with
Yes.
Alexa. You too, right?
Yeah. Oh, whoops. Can't technical issues. Hi.
Hi.
That's wonderful. I'm so glad to see you guys up there and
You
that you're doing all of those things. And it's nice to see everybody working and just getting stuff step by step. You know, it's a step by step, and you start growing, growing, and slowly. So I think that's wonderful. So thank you so much, Alex, talking about training and everything. So.
Oh yeah, and I'm still training. You know, in this
Yep.
business, you never stop. Every single day you work.
The biggest star are still training and to never stop learning. So, I
No.
mean, that's a key thing, right? So thank you so much.
Yeah, thank you. I mean, I just recently, I mean, I'll stop. So I've been training again with voiceover, well, a few classes like from LB Acting Studios. Is this Ivan Sherry, his coach for
Okay.
in video games. I also did a bit of combat, on-screen stage fighting, also Krav Maga, which I started back in April.
Krav Maga, is that like martial arts or something?
Sort of, yeah, but it's for the defensive part, not the attacking part, because my role, my dream role, would be a police officer in like in a TV series, like The Rookie, for example. So then I figured, because I have a close friend who actually became a police officer, and
Oh,
told
we
me
have
that
an audition. We have auditions for a police officer right now.
but he told me because personally it's better to be on the defensive side because if you're attacking, you know, as a police officer, not good. So I figured I studied Krav Maga and I've had an experience, amazing experience. We actually were going to take a break. My last class was actually Monday, but we'll go back. I'll go back to next month.
Keep it up, Alex. Good job.
Thank
Thank you so much for coming in.
Thank you again. Huh? Long live Showbiz Connect. Yay.
Yes, I'm really excited. I've been working on this for the last 3 months, and I said, "Oh, how can we put this community together and make connection?" I think that's fantastic. So I'm glad. I hope you like it. You wanna give me a note in the chat. See if you're happy about this. If you have any notes, are you excited?
Of course, I'm excited. I mean, I'm honored that you mentioned me. For the first time, I felt like very excited. Like I felt like I was walking on stage, you know. I could imagine people applauding me when you mentioned me. I was like, oh, thank you, thank you.
Oh, well, there you go. It's a good practice.
Of course, exactly.
We'll have more of you coming in as, you know, as it goes and as you get some gigs and stuff. I mean, why not? We want to share it. So,
Of course.
all right. So, thank you so much. Well, talking about
Hélène, it's Mark. I'm sorry. It's just that the chat, the main chat is not activated.
aha. Okay, you got that, Sierra? She'll take care of it. Thank you so much, Mark. Excellent. All right. We're gonna give her a few seconds, but that's why you can't see anything in the
Yeah,
chat.
it's okay now. It's done.
It's good?
Yep.
Thank you. What? Excellent. About training, yes, of course, you know, for some people, maybe you never thought about, you know, working with your voice. So we also offer a voice coaching for talent. Some of you has done it. For talent who wants to do video games, dubbing, narration, or even GPS voices. Veuillez tourner à droite, stuff like that. Anyway, we have the one-day voice class, and it consists of teaching you about agents, union, marketing of your voice, and their scripts adapted to your voice and style. This is recording in studio with the technician, and then you receive a mixed voice demo with music ready to go. And then you can use your demo to go get cool gigs, right? So my Showbiz, if you'd like to try voice work for yourself, we have Sunday, August 10th. Yeah, it's a Sunday. It's the first time I do that. That's in English. And we also have French classes. And we have different scripts in all languages, or you can have a private voice class if you prefer, or strategy coaching one-on-one, right? So we have also a French one on Saturday, August 30th with only 5 students, but you need to reserve really fast because there's only 3 spots left on like 5 students. So you can click the link in the chat if it's working right now to reserve your spot. And it's usually $350. Some of you did that, but because you are here and you've been handpicked, you were invited today. We give you a $25 discount if you apply before midnight tonight. You can use the code VOICAR to get your rebate. So that would be it. I actually have. I think I saw Johnny Cortez there earlier, and I have a little testimonial from Sebastian. I wonder, Sarah, if you can put it up. Would that be fun to hear him? He's so cool.
My God, I mean, this class was absolutely amazing. I fully recommend it. I mean, the voice stuff that we got to do, all the techniques, the experience that we just got to accumulate just this for a few hours has been amazing. Plus, the energy here is lovely, and we have a lovely people working here. So thank you so much for that. Thank you. Thank you. Come on, let's do it.
Yeah, he's so funny. Love him. He's great. All of you should also be aware that without a good headshot, like Alex was saying, you cannot go very far. So I might as well discuss our special photo shoot with Paul McIntyre so you can get your headshot done ASAP to help you get jobs. It's $200 for a photo shoot or $250 with makeup. Usually women, we need the makeup. The link is also in the chat, so you can save $20 when you use the code LACARTE. So you get 10% off, and then we will reserve a date and time for you for that. So you can speak to us by email, or you can call us, or we can talk to you in the breakout rooms later on. Yes, we can have breakout rooms. All right, it's time for the draw. Oh, there's the before and after shots that we did. That's right, Savannah. Thank you, Sierra. Very cool. Thanks. We're gonna do a drum roll. I don't know if you can see my little slinky. I'm gonna put it on. I love my slinky. This is my drum roll. This is how I roll. So for that, and 1 second, I'm gonna draw a special guide that I wrote. One of you had one before. It's called Get Off Your Tush. It's a booklet with winning formulas and tricks to inspire you. It's worth $15 on Amazon. And the talent who will guess or be close to a specific number that I wrote on a piece of paper will win it. So you can pick a number from 1 to 11, even though you're more. And you can write it in the chat right now. And okay, there's numbers coming in. I'm going to pick a number. And now if everybody did it, I'm not looking to the chat, and I'm going to pick a number. Number 4. Anybody close to number 4? I don't see my Sierra.
I think we're 2 at number 4.
2 at number 4. Who is it?
Yeah. It's me, David, and another one, Pat Mayer.
Well, you'll both get it. How about
That's
that?
it's amazing.
So who do we have? David and
Pat is
who is it?
Pat Mayer. I don't know.
Pat Mayer.
Ah, Pat.
How you
Yes,
doing?
David
Thank you
and
very
Pat.
much.
Yes, I know Pat. Okay, cool. Congratulations. Woohoo. Wow, wow, wow. Excellent. Wow.
Thank you very much.
You're very welcome. We're gonna email it to you, okay? Or just write to the host. Just write to the host your email. It'll be easier if we send it like that, right? All
Great,
right.
thanks.
Cool. Very cool. All right. You're allowed to put a question in the chat if you'd like. I will pick one or two to answer it later. So go ahead and write it down, and I'll try to check it out later on. In the meantime, just want to tell you a little bit about our very special course that I've put together. It's starting in September. It's called the Showbiz Formula One. It's a fast track class to learn acting skills with the whole shebang with the Formula One. It's a 12 weeks online foundation course designed for new and emerging actors, voice artists, model, and talents who are ready to stop guessing and start taking real action. Or it could be an add-on to another class that you're taking already. So this is what we'll cover. Fast and focus, the industry blueprint. You'll understand how the industry actually works, especially for newbies. We break down the roles of agents, casting directors, producers, and we teach you how to get on their radar, right? You'll stop feeling lost and start thinking like an industry insider. We will talk about the acting and voice fundamentals, things like also intention, listening, physicality, plus mic work, vocal control. We use a live practice every 2 weeks with coaches or myself. Like every 2 weeks, you can do a live scene or audition, whatever you will need. This is going to be on Zoom live with different coaches, acting coaches. We're going to handpick them. We have a great list, so it's going to be really exciting. You're going to be able to gain confidence for both last-minute auditions and polished performances as well. So we're going to talk about marketing yourself, the industry tools. We guide you through casting platforms. There's so many platforms that you can put yourself and get work, so you can be visible and findable too. So you're going to walk away with a solid professional toolkit. So we'll have audition preparation from self-tapes to live audition, mindset and motivation. Because this business takes resilience. We talk about rejections, habit, imposter syndrome, and how to keep going without burning out as well. So you're going to be stop guessing and start winning. You're going to improve week after week, and we'll be able to see you grow. So that's really, really important. We close the program by showing you how to find audition, reach out to agents, pitch yourself, even with no credits yet. You'll know how to actually get in the game and start landing work. So the Showbiz Formula One, it's a launchpad, it's your launchpad and your first 12 week sprint toward real results in the industry. So all that, it's in access to a training portal with templates and tutorial where you can log in anytime and anywhere, rewatch and download. It's designed to move you from amateur to market ready in 12 weeks. So as you can see on screen, it's a class with a value of 5,000, but obviously we're going to offer it a 3-month class at $19.97. But because you were personally invited to the Showbiz Connect show, we will let you have the beta version, right, for $4.99, which is 1/4 of the price, when you use the VIP code Showbiz with 1Z. So you can see the link in the chat. Can we put it there? That would be great. So yeah, this is only offered to you if you book it before tomorrow midnight. We take only 10 people for this special beta version class. And the only condition to get this is that you will have to give us some written notes on your experience and maybe make a video testimonial at the end of the 3 months. So this is what we're offering you. So if you're serious about elevating your career, well, you can take this incredible offer and get your practicing sessions every 2 weeks. And it's going to be live on Zoom. So at the end, you will get a certificate on top of it. Some people who likes that. So guys, get off your tush and get it done, like they say, right? I will also add another bonus. You will get the full list of casting directors in Montreal and how to contact them. There's always a specific way. You'll get the full list of talent agencies, including specialty agents for comedians, circus talents, hosts, speakers, as well as a full list of Canadian modeling agencies when you buy the Showbiz Formula One before tomorrow night. So if you want to speak to us, you can write coach in the chat, and in a breakout room, we'll talk to you, or you can simply call us. We'll make the phone number in the chat as well. So, all right, I'm so excited. Whew, it's really hot today too, meaning like, wow, it's summer hot, crazy. Anyhow, I hope everybody's cool, everybody's feeling good.
Yep.
All right. If you want to watch the first episode, you can go to my YouTube channel. It's called Casting Vlog. And I'm gonna put probably the first 10 episode on the YouTube channel for the time being. So I don't know. I don't seem to be seeing the chat there to see if there's any questions. Maybe Sarah, you can. Anybody sees any questions?
I do. I'm very interested in the that session that you just mentioned. Except I couldn't remember the code. I was wondering if you could type it.
Oh, the code is Showbiz
Okay.
with 1 Z.
Okay, perfect.
No problem.
It's Mark. I have a comment for Mikhael-Yannick. I was very, very surprised when you say that people were memorizing, their lines in Vancouver. I thought it was only a French thing in Quebec. So it really happens also in the rest of Canada?
It does. What people told me is because there's so many movies. Well, I was there in the early 2000s, and they told me that the directors, because lots of shows were coming from the US, so they were used to just memorize the script and stand in front of the director and just say, "What do you want me to do?"
Oh my!
Because they had no time to waste and blah blah. But in my opinion, you're gonna waste much more time.
Oh, exactly.
If you didn't rehearse like from right to left, from top to bottom, and you have to be ready for anything. So
no, I totally agree, because I'm trained from Tom Todoroff in New York, and we never memorize lines.
No,
that's why I thought it was a French thing, because I heard it so many times here in Montreal. I thought it was a francophone thing in Quebec, and
no, if you start memorizing your lines before the table work is done, it's like you're gonna get a song in your head, and then it's so hard to get rid of it.
I totally agree, because we need to bring choices to the director, and then he's gonna guide us to do this more like this or less like that. But it's our job, to do all the search work, and but also the thing which is very, very important, and it's to really, really be connected to our voice. Then we'll be connected to our emotions. So we need to work on our voice every day.
Yeah.
To be prepared anytime for a last-minute gig or a last-minute audition.
It comes to what I was saying earlier. You're going to rust if you don't keep training and moving that muscle.
Exactly.
You're gonna
I
arrive on set and you'll freeze. So you have to take here, 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 here. I mean,
Yeah.
there's so many training out there. And I know that Mark took a class with Tom Todoroff. He's from New York. He's absolutely fantastic.
And I'm still ongoing every week.
Yes, we're gonna have him as a guest for sure, for sure, for sure. And you guys are gonna flip. He's amazing as well. So we'll see everybody come by. But thank you so much for your comments. Much appreciated. All right, so wonderful. All right, so here we go. We are I'm getting close now to give you the gift that I was saying at the beginning, but it's called the Showbiz Roadmap. But I'd like to do a group pictures if you guys don't mind. We're gonna do kind of a collage after. If you want to turn your camera on, and if you want to be part of it, you're just gonna click on allow, and that will take a picture. At the same time you click on allow, it's gonna take a picture. So, and then I will have a collage of our group, our first kind of group. I'm very excited. So while you are clicking allow, I just want to thank you for being there for our second Zoomcast. This is so cool. I'm going to take my picture. There we go. It's done. All right. I invited the word Zoomcast. I hope you like that, especially for casting. I think it's perfect, right? All right. And I really hope to see you next time for our third episode of Showbiz Connect with the team of Set Conduct. That's going to be our next team in 2 weeks. You're gonna receive an email for sure after this. So you'll get the next. It's in 2 weeks exactly, but we'll send you some emails for that. And we're gonna have directors come in and chat about their experience, also some DOPs and so on. It's gonna be cool. So beware, check out your emails or spam. You will receive reminders from us to alert you at the next dates and maybe some events that we're going to do, maybe in person. Who knows, right? All right, it's time for breakout rooms. Wow. So you're going to be offered to go in a room to present yourself to others for 15 seconds each. And then you can chat amongst yourself for up to 3 minutes. And then I will see you back in here after right after your connections, because this is what it's all about. We can make all kinds of connections. So I'm going to see you back in about 3 minutes, and you're going to receive a notice to offer you to go into a room. They're like little cells where you can discuss between each other. So here we go. Did you receive some? There we go.
That was short.
Little short, huh?
Short and sweet.
Yeah, well, thanks, Mark.
My pleasure.
Sorry, Yannick, I didn't get the last part. It's just kind of like but it's well, I mean, I'll just
Came
tell
out
you
on its own.
what I've been studying recently is it's called practical aesthetics based in New York. And it's toned down to 4 steps instead of like the usual 8, 10, 12 steps. So, and it's pretty practical as it's in the name. And I just started it. I used it. It's fantastic.
Could I just ask you, Alex? I've done a couple of roles in film, but in video, but I'd like to do more voiceovers. Have you been working on voiceovers with anyone? Just
Well, yeah, I've been doing a bit of like voice workshops. It's this it's called LB Acting Studios. It's based in Toronto, and you can book like a 6-week coaching lesson with 5 other students. And my coach I've been working with, Ivan Sherry, and it's mostly toward video games, but it's the same principle as like,
okay.
server, and it'll give you like so many tips, and it's just like acting, pretty much like you
Sure,
feel the
sure.
emotion. You just don't see your body, but we can feel your voice for that character and
But at least when I'm 76 and my memory is good, but to always be on top of it, I'd rather be reading what I need to do as opposed to get in front of the camera. I've done that.
oh
But Stuart, this is Mark. But you need to read out loud a minimum of 20 minutes per day. Work
Sure.
on your voice, your diction, doing breathing exercises. That it's going to become for you so easy, so natural.
Second nature.
A
Okay.
lifestyle, exactly, a second nature. It's practice, practice, practice. The actress who was playing the grandmother in Everybody Loves Raymond, Doris Roberts,
Sure.
my acting coach, Tom Todoroff in New York, who is also a director, a producer. I hired her about 2 times, twice, and I've seen something lately on Facebook that even when she was playing that role in Everybody Loves Raymond, and Tom shared the story before I heard it a few weeks ago on Facebook by Doris Roberts. Every Saturday morning in LA, she was in acting class. She was in her 70s. She was in her
Sure.
70s.
Sure.
Also, I went having a role, in that sitcom, and she
Yep.
was taking acting classes every Saturday morning at her age in her 70s.
Sure. Well, let's face it, Betty White was going and going and
Absolutely.
going until
And
she was almost
Stuart,
90.
tell your experience of your first job.
Well, it was my second one actually, but the first one with Helen and group was Holy Matrimony, and I was Pastor Dan, and it worked out really well. In fact, I was in my sleep. About a week later, I was still rehearsing my lines. It was almost like absolutely crazy.
Yes, you
But
became the character.
no,
That's
it all
why.
worked out.
Yeah, you became the character.
Absolutely.
Yes.
And
Awesome.
also,
Okay.
like Hélène and where is he? Mikhael-Yannick was saying before, and Hélène, it's when we're doing a job, it's a play. We are responsible for our own nervous system. So
Oh, yeah.
we
Oh, I get that.
apply the tools that fit us the best.
Sure.
Also, even doing something very dramatic, it's our responsibility to give as much, but having fun doing it. And when it's over, you get cleared of all the vibrational, the energy. And you take, after that, you need to take care of yourself when you get home. Do whatever you want, a nice bath, a nice romantic dinner, whatever you want to have. It's to create a balance between your personal life, and then when you're very well grounded and feel secure with yourself, then it's so easy to go and create a character and get into it like that. But when it's over, it's over.
Thank
No,
you
that's
so much
great.
for the comments, Mark and Stuart. That's great. And did you guys enjoy the breakout room?
It was great.
Well, yeah, but it was too short
I'm
because
going to put 5
I love
minutes
to
this
talk. I
time,
love to talk.
right? I know that. I know. You can hear Mark also in the first episode. Next time we're going to put 5 minutes. This is why we do that. This is the second one. So, but that's what we want. I want to create connections between people, and you never know who's starting, who's working on a movie or a short or something. And I'm going to have different coaches, different people, and it's nice to be able to exchange like that, and to do connection. That's why I created Showbiz Connect, is to make connections. So I'm so glad that it worked out. So welcome.
Can I ask you one question, Helen?
Yes.
Alexa, she really looks familiar from Holy Matrimony. I'm not sure if she was the girl in that video.
I Lizzie.
Hello.
That's what you mentioned. I was like,
Actors Connection. Wow.
Yeah.
Yes.
Amazing.
Alexa is very proactive.
Yes.
You are.
Yes. Before the scene and during the scene and after the scene. Very much.
Thanks.
Perfect.
See? You never know.
You never know.
All
Thank
right.
you very much.
So here we go, as promised. The link to our special Showbiz Roadmap gift is there now. This what I'm going to give you is a blueprint to prepare your acting or modeling career. It will serve you in preparing your tools for the entertainment industry. So enjoy. Make sure also to follow us on Instagram under Total Casting, Facebook. Sometimes we put breakdowns over there, LinkedIn also for all the different news. So keep the buzz, my showbiz, woohoo! And share the link to Showbiz Connect for others to profit the knowledge and the connections. So make sure that, do you see the link for the roadmap in the chat, everybody? Give me a thumbs up. All right, fantastic. Woohoo! So I will see you next time, Showbiz. Thank you so much for being there, and we'll see you in 2 weeks. Ciao.